Be with people that will never switch off their phones for you. If you are making 1,000,000 calls in a day to speak and to send messages, now start cutting off the messages and them. Every time you choose a friend, you are not wise. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever time you're watching us from. This is Martha Soipan, Fraternity, and welcome back to my show. Now, we have lost so much, be it losing our kids, be it losing our focus, our vision. Why? Is it because of parenting? No. But today, what kind of friends are we moving in? What kind of friend do you have? We have so many types of friends. And today I want us just to meditate and ask yourself, what kind of friend do you have in your life? Why? Today, I have seen a lot of people going down the drain, being depressed and being in depression in the name of friendship. Because every time you choose a friend, you are not wise. Why am I talking about this? Because most of us, our backfalls are because of friendship. What kind of friends do you have? Have you ever thought of taking a pen and a paper? Write down all the friends you've had in your life. Write down the challenges that have met you. And also compared, when you were in those challenges, the people you called friends, when you called unto them, were they responsive? Every time I walk along the road, I ask myself, Soipan, do you really have true friends? Who is a friend in the first place? A friend is someone who you can confide with. A friend is someone who can really come through for you despite the situation you're going through. A friend is someone not only seeing you but will pick a call and get to know. Are you okay? Why have you been quiet? Are you doing well? A friend is someone who will be ready to share even the last meal he or she has with you. A friend is someone who can cover your nakedness. And when I mean nakedness, it's not only body nakedness. Whatever you're going through, they can come through for you. They can support you. They can hide your nakedness to the people surrounding you. And people will not be able to know what you are going through. Most of us are with friends wherever you're walking or wherever you are. They are always just there to mingle, to be happy when you're happy. But when tribulations comes, when sorrow comes, when challenges come, they're not there to help you. But take a call today. At 3 a.m. in the morning, I've always said this and I'll continue saying, just think of something and pick a call. Just look at your logo. How many friends do you have? 300. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. Hello? I'm stuck. My car is stuck. Hello? I'm in a situation. I need your help. Hello? I'm in such and such. Just look for something and try and get to find out how many at 3 a.m. in the morning will come to your rescue. How many at 2 a.m. realizing you've called them and telling them that your wife or your husband has packed and is leaving will come and allow themselves to sit and to have a conversation to make sure they rebuild back your marriage? How many of us today have lost their marriages in the name of friendship? How many have lost even their businesses in the name of friendship? How many today are in the drain because you had so many friends when you had everything, but when everything was lost, nobody came through for you? Do you even ask yourself when you sit with them, when you drink and pay bills, have you wondered if one day you ever wake up and tell them, today I need you people to spoil me like I spoil you, will they come for you? We've lost opportunities. We've lost focus. We've lost visions in the name of friends. What kind of advice do your friend give you? Are you with a friend who, when he or she finds you in a 5th floor, instead of taking you to 6th and 7th floor, they take you back to 3rd and 4th floor? And by the time you realize who you are, you're already in the basement. Think of the people surrounding your circle. Think of the people you're moving with. I always say you'll rather have one person on your phone book rather than 1,000,000 people on your phone book. But when tribulation comes, only one person will answer your call. I feel sorrow. I feel so much sad in my heart seeing young generation losing focus and losing vision in the name of friendship. And I throw this challenge to us as parents. When you see the kinds of friends your friends or your kids are moving with, Have you ever thought of sitting down and telling them it's good to be wise when you're choosing a friend? Look for a friend who will be there for you despite the situation you are in. Don't look for a friend who gives you options that if you scratch my back, I scratch your back. Don't look for a friend who will always look for you when they know you are the only person who can rescue them. But when it comes to your time, they can never be there. Don't look for a friend when they know you're going through well, you're buying a new car. They'll be like even more than sisters to you. Don't be with friends who today they are green and tomorrow they are black. Be with people you understand. Be with people who are there to cover you. Be with people that will never switch off their phones for you. Be with people who can volunteer in every situation. Be with a friend who can take a bullet for you. Someone will ask me, Soipan, how do I tell a friend, or how do I know this is a true friend? Now, before you ask yourself that, ask yourself, how do you attract fake friends? Now, it starts from here. Anyone who claims to be your friend does not come in one day. You always have that one person, and that one person is someone close to you. It's either your husband, your sister, your brother, your cousins. They'll always connect you to their friends, where it becomes a habit that now you become friends with this person. And behind them too, they always cook what they want to destroy in you. This is also how you attract fake friends. Most of us are in social media. What kind of pictures do you post? What exactly do you do? Are you the kind of person, even if today you buy a new dress, you post? You'll always attract friends, and those friends, they start as mutual friends on Facebook. You'll start going on Instagram, Twitter, messaging each other. The next minute you meet, you've been conned, you've been scammed, your business is lost. Why? In the name of social media. Wisdom is the most important thing I've always talked about. And wisdom is not about only wisdom that you were born with it. We also have the second wisdom, and that wisdom comes from God. How many of us sit down and ask God, today I have met so and so, what kind of a person is this person? Before I get acquainted, before I relate with this person, before I become even very close and share. A lot of us are in depression. A lot of us are crying every day and night just because of friendship. And when you look or you try to dig behind, how did this friend come to you? You will be shocked, because the same person was brought by that same person you trusted and brought close to you. I've always said, your best friend is your heart. Your best confidant is God. And your true friend is you and yourself. If you cannot trust yourself, then you cannot trust another person. So think twice. Always listen to your instincts. Always be your best friend. Never look for a second solution before you cook yourself a solution in your mind. We are always told that God gave us 5 common sense. Why do you always allow someone else to come and think for you? And the minute they think for you, that is how they start planning your downfall. Now, how do you tell that this is a fake friend, and what are the red flags? Now, this is one of the things I've always said. Today, if you have a friend, one thing, never introduce your friend to your friend. Because the minute you introduce your friend to your friend, the next minute, you'll have to share that friend. And what will sharing cost? Heartbreak. The other thing to get to know what red flags are, you meet a friend today, and the first thing, because they know they have a plan on you, the best person they think you're close to them, that person will come by introducing, he or she will share even their PIN numbers, take you to their houses to first and try and gain your confidence in them. They'll always make sure in a span of 1 week, you have met more than 3 or 4 days, even every day. They'll take you for coffee. And the first thing, your reaction, they'll make sure that they've already bought your trust. And so it will come a point now you'll start pouring your heart to them, showing them even your PIN numbers, telling them, today I've gone to make a deal. The deal was nice. I've gotten this money. I'm taking it to the bank. And Pesa, I have 200,000. You see, another thing, if that is really your friend, another red flag. Have you ever had a friend, every time you send messages to them, they only blue tick you and they never reply to those messages? Or else, The message is there, but they'll never open the message. It's you to call them and tell them, I wrote you a message in the morning. Why have you not replied? They'll always tell you, I got busy. I've not yet gotten to my messages or my inbox. And yet, it's a lie. And the minute, the day or the time you meet, you realize on their phone, they have more than million messages of even other people, and they don't open, neither do they reply. Ask yourself, even if you're there, how many times have you held your phone and some of the messages are just there, you've never opened them? Are you really a true friend to that person that you're not replying or answering back the messages? A lot will ask, Soipan, today we've known our friends are fake. You'll ask yourself, how do you get out from that relationship? What you do, you don't cut them immediately. The best thing is to cut them slowly by slowly. Always make sure you're busy. Avoid meeting them often. If you are making 1 million calls in a day to speak and to send messages, now start cutting off the messages and the calls. Also, avoid your meetings. Any partnership you had, start withdrawing yourself slowly by slowly. You'll never lack an excuse to stay away from them. In a period of time, you'll realize you're free and you're out of them. And there will be nothing like joy when you realize that now you're alone and you have been able to cut yourself from them. Another thing I'll tell you, the minute you cut yourself from them, never ever think of rebuilding that relationship. In my language, they say, Wamoshoka ni gworeaga modo. What does that mean? When you go back to where you are hurt, you'll be hurt more. Why? Because most of our friends that we have, they'll always forget where you've come from, and they'll be still the same people to bite that finger. They'll forget that you should not bite the finger that fed you. And if you know you're there and you're a fake friend, kindly change. Because being a fake friend have consequences, and those consequences will not only fall to other people but to you and the people around you. So be wise once again. And thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for always having written your comments, because through your comments, that is where we always get my topics and our topics to talk about. What else would you like us to talk about? I want to say a very, very big thank you to you that is coming to consume my content, the people behind Soipan Fraternity. Once again, thank you so much. Have a lovely, lovely day. And don't forget, kama kawaida, subscribe, like, comment and share. And don't forget to press the notification bell so every time I upload a new video, you'll be notified. Until next time, shalom and God bless.